Yeah. A little bit of inspiration as well from Ben and his son. They've been out and about in the wilderness today, so we're going to do the same thing. All right. Quite late in the evening right now. We've had to wait for a while, just for all to hush a little bit, to just go for a little walk about in the evening sunshine. So in a moment, walk to the local church in this area before we go for a nice little walk into somewhere of an abandoned nature. It's yeah, quite an interesting area. And then tomorrow we'll be doing a live stream all the way to London Heathrow, and yeah, then you guys will be left on your own devices for a few hours while I go through the medical screening ahead of my flying career starting. So could be fun. Hello to our viewer, welcome along to the ride. So yeah, we are currently waiting for those people to go. Hey Ben, like I'll just give you a shout out, my friend. We're taking inspiration from you and being out here in the wilderness, my friend. So as soon as that car full of people have gone, we're going to access the church and then go check out an abandoned home. It could be quite interesting. I loved watching your live earlier on though, Ben. That was awesome. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to see you and your kid in nature. Check him out. Look at that. Oh, he's gone. Annoying. Yeah, it was quite cool to see you guys experiencing nature together. He was a happy chappy. It was good. Dude, it was a pleasure. Honestly, I really actually enjoyed seeing what was around your area, and also it was quite cool to see a footpath that crosses over an actual like airfield. That's definite. So no, it's cool. Nice area. Kid's cool. He clearly likes the community too, which is awesome. So here we are, a cute little church, middle of nowhere. Let's see if we're lucky enough to find one open like you did. Let's have a little walk around here. Weirdly as well, it's still about 27, 28 degrees over here right now. It's mad. Look at this. I think early indications are this place is definitely locked up. So alright. Shame. Yeah man, definitely. I've definitely heard of the place before. I recognised, also I'm pretty sure I've actually passed that area Ipswich before now, on the way to Colchester or even on the way to Lowestoft. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with where you're, whereabouts you are. Sadly, our church here is closed, which is a shame. But now that car's gone, hopefully our little, I'll say little, our little treasure of a house will be now discoverable. But it is still so hot. It's so hot. Gorgeous though. On my tiddles tonight, all on my own, courtesy to the fact that well, the crew and the team have got other things to do on a Sunday afternoon, so you know, it's just the way it is. So yeah, so we'll head back this way, see if we can find our abandoned hole. Hey. My car looks really at home, just sat there in the shade as well. That's really quite weird. Strange but true. There she is. So I think it's literally closed and shut purely because it is out in the middle of nowhere. And now I haven't got any drinks today purely because we're only about 10-15 minutes away from my house anyway, so it's not too bad. I don't mind dehydrating for a little while just to get back there. It's not an issue. So here is the long drive, as they call it, to our special little corner of nature and history. Normally we get pretty decent signal in there during the daytime, but you go around at night time and you get no signal at all, which is really odd. So it's quite interesting for you guys though, because you're probably thinking, yeah, shut up mate, there's no houses around where you are. And you're right, there's literally nothing at all like in the vicinity. I mean, you got just fields as far as the eyes can see. A massive campsite right over there. I think there's an event or something right over there, which is kind of weird. So the first time I came down here, I literally thought someone was leading me on a like wild goose chase. They're like, oh yeah, there's something really cool down here mate, come have a look, come check it out. And I'm like, we're literally just walking along this road and there's nothing here apart from just kind of nuts. However, when you get around this corner, you then understand why you're here. And it's not just for the sheep, although granted they are pretty cute and adorable. That one over there looks like he's having a seizure, jumping around like a lunatic. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Bah! Go on, talk to me. Come on, sheepies. So let's just see how things go. I'll tell you what, it ain't half hot. Damn, even with that breeze, which is really, really lovely. Christ, it's hot. Look at these bad boys. Here we go. Hey guys, please don't run away from me. No, don't run away, come back. Come on. Come on, hello. There's no need to wet yourself, brother. Ain't that scary? That's an electric fence there, isn't it? Hey, come back. Guys. Guys. Come on. I ain't touching that electric fence, no way. Oh, they're cute though. I do like a good sheep. Especially in lambing season, it's always cutest. So you see these innocent little balls of fluff just bouncing around like there's no tomorrow. It's great fun, I love it. Sad as well, you know, because most lambs aren't scared of people. Like they'll come up to you, sniff you, and all the rest of it. And then as they get older, they're literally then terrified of people, which is really sad. So, but what can we see right now, people? I'm guessing, or from what you're viewing, absolute sweet FA. However, what I can see right now is possibly the most glamorous house that would have ever existed at the time of it being built. You ready to see it? Do you want to see this amazing feat of history? You ready? Well, look. 3, 2, 1. There it is. There you go. Now this place is technically always open. Certainly has free aircon 365 days a year. and was built about the 1700s, I believe, for the then Earl and Duchess or Lady of Overstone. By all accounts, they weren't very happy with their house. They weren't very impressed with the structure or the shape or anything like that of it. So yeah, they weren't happy. So basically it got sold and it became a all-girls school. And then from being an all-girls school, it then caught fire for the first time back in the early 1900s, where it then became sold and yeah, became a church. So this is where it now is, held as it was all those years ago. Unfortunately, this side of the building is completely just shit, really. Now have CCTV cameras that weren't here before, because unfortunately, although it catches fire a lot, it also catches fire due to people. Okay, I'm not doing nothing wrong, mate. Bless you. So that's the original house right there, and yeah, that did make me jump, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the original house. And then as you come around here, this kind of section over here, like this extension, was kind of put in like late 1900s, between probably about 1950, that sort of time, where they extended across, put in a hall, and yeah, it's kind of a shame, to be fair, that you actually can't get in here no more. Well, I say you can't get in here, but potentially you can see through. As you can see, nature's taken its toll on this place, somewhat beyond hospitably now. It's crazy though, like, there was a time you could actually walk straight through those windows, out the other side, and wander around inside the staged area right there. But unfortunately now, nature really has taken hold, which is a shame, because it's quite an amazing place. I'm not too sure why they've got a camera set up there either. That's kind of nuts. But at the same time, I suppose they're trying to preserve as much as what's left of this place now, you know, because it's been set fire so much. Yeah, it's been set fire to a lot, and that's why they've now put a lot of CCTV and everything in place to try and protect what's left of this amazing building. And the grounds are so big as well. I mean, all of this technically is the grounds. But yeah, it's pretty remarkable, like, to say the very least. There are a couple of places where potentially you might be able to squeeze like a camera through, but sadly you can't squeeze a person through anymore. And if you can get inside, they still have documentation from when this place was looked after in like 1980s, which is astounding. So cool. I mean, take a look at that building. It's just mad. And as you can see, there's now CCTV all over the place inside there. So even if you could get in, as that clearly says, you will get seen on CCTV. Which is crazy. It's a real shame, because not everyone that comes to places like this want to wreck it or make it worse for people, you know. But that is literally the door where you would go through to gain access to the house. So you go in there, walk through the offices and stuff. Quite scarily, it looks like it has been set on fire again, because it's a lot lighter inside there than it normally is. So that's probably why there is even more CCTV than there used to. However, it does also seem like that piece of wood has blown out there as well. So I would imagine it's potentially why there is now so much CCTV around, just due to the fact that the property has yet again been set on fire, and it's probably why it's now covered in CCTV and all this barbed wire, which never used to be there either. It's a real shame though, because it is, well, it used to be such a cool place to go and explore, especially going around like the dungeons and the basement and stuff. I mean, that was remarkable. Whoops, just tripping around on the loose foliage right now. Yeah, we can't even get through there no more because there's nothing but stinging nettles. But it's beautiful. Yeah, you carry on, Ben. You enjoy your Sunday evening, my friend. I'll try and find a way around. Ow. Just twatted my head. Happy days. Oh. So to anyone in the chat, you're very welcome. Obviously, thank you for joining the channel as we have a look around this place at the moment. It's pretty awesome. But also quite sad that they've had to put up so much CCTV. But if it prevents anyone going in there and setting it on fire again, that can only be a good thing. But as we go around the front, we'll show you more of this amazing house, which would have been so much better back in the day as well. Like, every time I'm here, I try and imagine what it would have looked like before, like, fire took hold. I mean, there was over, I think, 175 rooms, or 115 rooms, when it was actually first originally built. And having been inside there before, is fire damage. You can tell how that is possible. I mean, you've got that beautiful tower literally over there. There was 3 of them that were actually like habitable, and then this bit was added on in the 1950s when a girls' school added it to be part of their drama block. And then when it became a church in the 1980s, also they kept it there for their Sunday services. And a lot of the rooms at the far back of the building over there were then transformed into like little granny flats and stuff for elder members of the congregation to live in. Unfortunately, when the building caught fire in the early 2000s, some of those people did not make it out alive, which is a real heartbreaking thought. Even though up until recently, a lot of those dormitories and granny flats were still very much intact in their entirety. But I mean, what a feat of engineering and architecture for a building that was built way back in the 1700s. I mean, just love to like be up in that balcony first thing in the morning and just drink a cup of tea. I could you imagine how cool that would be? Overlooking this part of Northamptonshire's wildlife and everything else. Just looking at the view every morning. It'd just be sensational. Walk out that door every morning.
Warning, this site is monitored by live CCTV. All active movements are being recorded.
That's absolutely fine. I don't care if it's being monitored by CCTV and if all acts and everything else are being monitored. Do you know why I don't care? Because I'm not doing anything wrong. At no point have I taken any liberties or attempt to cross their boundary or their premises. Just literally showing you guys around this building. Obviously this razor wire down here is brand new. Why is it there? Because clearly someone's trying to dig their way into the building that way. And why have they done that? Well, I'd hazard a guess. It's probably because people have gone in and tried to cause trouble. That's the original wall for the gardens. Again, another hole there, now with the razor wire, and then lots and lots of stinging nettles. Delightful. Hello. So, got some goats or something or other over there in the distance, which is quite cute. And then that view of the building right there. Look at that. As you can see, though, parts of the building have completely decayed. I believe it actually is a grade, I think it's a grade 2 listed building. And to be fair, it does now look like only that section of the house now has any form of roof left on it. Whereas the first time I discovered this place, I'd say 80% of this was covered. And that tower, for example, was able to be explored in its entirety. Now, sadly, next to nothing can be explored. One, due to CCTV, but two, it really doesn't look very safe at all. It's probably one of those things when, well, where nature literally is just going to take back full control of its rightful place, I guess. So even here, the stairs that lead back to the nature's fields. And again, you've got the cows over there, the cows, not goats. You've got cows over there. I mean, how cool is that to have that building so close to nature right there? Beautiful. There is another abandoned-ish place that we can potentially go to after we're done in here. And yeah, we may take another friend along with us to that one. But yeah, failing that though, folks, of course we are going to be live tomorrow en route to London Heathrow Airport. I have to be leaving no later than about 11 o'clock in the morning to go to Heathrow and start my medical screening. So that used to be a way in under there as well. But I say, now they put razor wire and stuff everywhere. No one's going to get in there anytime soon. But obviously, again, part of the old gardens. Here's a little piece of history. But you can just literally walk down these very rocks. And we're like, oh, I've just done something I used to do back in the olden times. And of course, before they discovered those stairs right there, people clearly cleaned or climbed up there. Why? I don't know. But yeah, what an amazing house though. And actually it's probably not safe to gain access in that house anymore due to how decomposed and decayed and stuff it really is. And yeah, wildlife present in this area. Okay, what, so you're telling me that's why people no longer can access that building? Obviously, it is very overgrown as well. But it is a sensational building. As I say, it was built back in the 1700s. It's been abandoned now since the early 2000s after a devastating fire literally ripped through the entirety of the building and destroyed over 80% of it. And then literally, I think 2022 or 2023, I think it's 2023, another fire occurred and destroyed about another 20% of the building. Now the only thing that really is intact in that place is that very last 10% over there and the basement. Everything else has absolutely vamoosed. It's gone. It's disappeared. Just heartbreaking. Because I don't know. I guess I must be really old-fashioned because I see old houses and stuff like that and just think, wow, like how cool would it have been to be like, you know, Lord and Lady of the Manor, to wake up in the mornings and just be like, I'm going to go and have powder my nose on the terrace or something, you know. Like, it's just phenomenal. Obviously, you can't go and powder your nose on the terrace anymore because the terrace doesn't exist, you know. It's beyond inhospitable and would cost millions upon millions of pounds to even stand a chance actually getting that back to any form of standard. I mean, even these, you can see, these have been set fire to as well by absolute vandals, yeah? Why? I don't know. But even the porta cabins have been ravaged by fire. I mean, look at that. Why would anyone feel the need to destroy a porta cabin like this? You know? I mean, peel the paper off by all means. Or the paint off. You don't have to cause a fire. It's just ridiculous. And it annoys me because like they're essentially breaking something that's not their property. So yeah, it does annoy me. It does really hurt me and it just really fucks me off, to be honest. Because, you know, even when this place was set fire to, I mean, the first time it caught fire was due to bad wiring. That was all rectified and sorted out. And then ever since then, like, and a couple of times it's caught fire spontaneously again due to wiring issues. You know, due to like the increased heat and stuff in this country and all this sort of stuff. But then obviously it's also happened due to, or just purely due to people coming along and setting the place on fire. And it's heartbreaking and really sad. We'll just get shouted at now, folks, as there's a family of people coming to a little look around. So, bear with me. Let's see if we get yelled at, shall we? I don't know why they would do, because they look like pretty Humpty Dumpty people. But we'll see a fight out. It's nice though. Watch them be like, what gives you the right to be in there? Or what gives you the right to go into the same place? Like, you know, I could ask you the same question, really, couldn't I? Go on, let's do this. Oh. I'll leave that open for you. Alright?
Yeah.
Well, that was easy. Just leave the gate open for them and they can just wander around at their own risk. So, still unsure what's going on over there. I'm not sure if you can see on the camera, but there's thousands upon thousands of caravans which aren't normally there. So, kind of weird. Also, those people that walk past me weren't English either, so that's always a blessing. So, Also, I've got a question for all of you guys, right? Pretty sure you're aware and very au fait with the nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty, right? You know the one, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again, right? In every illustration for that nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty, which is sat on said wall, is always depicted to be an egg, right? Why? Why is he depicted as an egg? You know? It never mentions anywhere that Humpty Dumpty's an egg. There is no logical reason for anyone to assume that Humpty Dumpty is an egg. So why is he shown as an egg? Yeah? And to be fair, sorry, get back to your comment, Ben, which I've only just seen. I think the reason why there's CCTV everywhere isn't so much as to hide anything. I think it's more now for catching those little fuckers who go in there setting fires, and also for a safety aspect, due to the fact that that building is decaying incredibly fast. There have been a couple of times in the past, before the CCTV was put up, where I have been in that building with other people, and occasionally I have lost a foot through the floorboards. And bearing in mind it's an old building, there are areas of that building whereby you could be a good 20 feet up between like one floor and the next, and yeah, it's quite a long way to fall. So I think it's mainly there for health and safety reasons, to be fair. There are other buildings though in the area where we can go for a little wander around. Oh, but yes, so tomorrow, the 12th of August 2024, in the life of LindenTV, is definitely British Airways Day, yeah, where literally I have to be not suited and booted, but dressed to impress, clean shaven, looking presentable, etc, etc, to then go and have our screening day, and then yeah, when we get back from that one, it's then about a week for all the results and stuff to come back. Some results come back obviously instantly, others take about a week to come back, and then yeah, literally on to the next section. Why is it white is such a popular colour for cars these days? I mean, there's a white car there, yeah, white one behind mine, then my one, but then just beyond them shrubs and bushes, another whitish silver car. Everyone just likes white nowadays, it's weird. So there you go, folks, that was the unfortunateness of the abandoned house. Sadly, no real access due to the fact that they've put CCTV everywhere. But oh, it's not a problem, because we can now go on to another building, which will be kind of exciting. Whoop, whoop. We know you have no fuel, get home for yourself. Oh, open the windows, folks, get still. Even in the shade, it is still 28 degrees. Like, what is going on? Right, if any of you guys ever go to Asda and you're looking for a cool snack to eat, try these, right? And white chocolate. Honestly, they're to die for. They're so nice. I've literally munched through an entire packet today. And then, as a refreshing aftertaste, try those. Oat and raisin cookies, they are so nice too. Oh. So. So this is LindenTV, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the with most weather predictions for tomorrow insinuate, folks. Now wrong with a bit of miles an hour. Excuse me. That is the only thing I hate about the heat weather as well, or the hot weather, sorry, is the fact that, I don't know about you guys, but especially for me, it makes you feel so tired. Like, literally. Just knackers you out like there's no tomorrow. And that's no fun. No fun and not enjoyable in any way, shape or form. So ladles and jelly spoons, delightful people are currently watching us here on a Sunday evening, when you could be doing a million and one things. Hello, lovely people sat outside the pub. Could be doing a million and one things more exciting than just sat here watching nothing practically. Flooding here apparently, this is interesting. Excuse me. Hot weather literally makes me yawn so much, I'm always so tired, it's horrible. Hate it. In the summertime when the weather is fine. But at the same time I can't stand cold weather and I hate cold weather. So looks like something big and scary is coming up the road though, because a lot of people are breaking into around this corner more than usual. If you ever wanna fall in love, if you ever wanna bet on us, if you ever wanna be my one, I'll be waiting. I think so good. If you ever want one more night, if you ever wanna make things right, ever want a bed on earth, if you ever want to be my one, I'll be waiting. If you ever want one more night, ever want to make, want to kiss her. Nine, 9:26 is wrong. 7:26 on Sunday, the 11th of August, 2024. It's a Sunday fun day, ladies and gentlemen. Currently 26 degrees as well. Beautifully nice and warm. Hello, Mr. Magpie, search bar for children. Yeah. Crazy warm. Nice to actually have some decent heat in the UK for once. Ever wanna fall in love, if you ever wanna bet on us, if you ever wanna be my one, I'll be waiting. If you ever want one more night, if you ever wanna make things right, be my one, I'll be waiting. It's a Sunday fun day, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 11th of August 2024. Tomorrow is BA Day. We'll explain more about that later. It's currently 26:30 on a Sunday evening. Dude, we never normally get weather like this. What's going on? It's mad. So currently on the Sunday fun day, we're trying to find tell that short really. We're trying to find abandoned places to go look around. Pretty kind of cool. And yeah. So if you know of any abandoned buildings in and around Northamptonshire, give me a shout and we'll go visit. That's simple. I know what you're doing. Although that you're quite hot too. Leave your keys if you're not coming home. Dude, if you really want to ride with me, just say so and I'll tap my brakes and you can enter the back of it, yeah? Because right now you're waiting. That's stuck in my head now, guys. I do apologise. Courtesy of Key and the Crow. Got a cracking voice, that guy. Another church there, which is likely to be closed due to it being a Sunday. Which is weird, actually. I guess the day you'd expect most churches to be open, but clearly not around here. One thing I do know, the lady behind me is getting really frustrated because I literally refuse to break the 16 mile speed limit right now. So I'm just taking it along nice and easy. And yeah, she's getting well angry. To the point, it wouldn't surprise me if as soon as you get around this corner, she literally flies past and beeps her horn. So moans if we're going so slow. What she doesn't realise is, I can drive fast too. I can drive fast, I can drive slow. Yeah. Plus it's a Sunday, everyone dawdles around on a Sunday anyway, so... Lump it, bitch. Yes, I did lump it, bitch, on a live stream. Whoops. And what you gonna do about it? Complain to Ofcom. Can you imagine if that was a thing? Imagine if people actually did complain to Ofcom because of something they saw on like YouTube. They would be inundated constantly with hundreds of thousands of complaints every single day. Someone said boo on a live stream, I wasn't expecting it, and now I've got trauma. Fuck off. It's what I would expect Ofcom to turn around and say that they won't, because they're too polite. Ever wanna be my one, I'll be waiting. See something, if this bird ends up going through the same place as I go through, she's gonna lose her shit before long. But also she's driving with her dog, so I don't understand why she is driving so crazy, man. Plus her daughter. So she's driving like an absolute fruit loop with her daughter and dog in the car. You should be happy now because I'm turning off. Oh, that's right. She's coming the same way. Oh, babe, I feel for you. I'm so sorry. Genuinely, I'm so sorry. now we'll rack it up to a nice 60 mile an hour. Go down to 30 again. She was not happy back in following me, was she? Take your old can. Right. Let's go look at some more nature. I think we'll probably take a bottle and the suns. Never had too many Sundance. Let's take a bottle, just because that way, if I do get a drink or thirsty, I can just fill it up quickly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This will now find out.